Hello guys, welcome back. This is David here at Casino Quest, and this is another episode of, well, we're going to call this one How to Get Laid on a Crap Table. For those of you sitting home, and a little bit of innuendo obviously, but those of you who play craps know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not always easy to get laid on a crap table, so that's why we're going to have this lesson and kind of explain it. It's going to be a how-to, kind of a tutorial for those of you out there who need that kind of thing. Okay. So here we go, and we are going to start with the don't pass, and then we're going to move on and talk about getting laid on all the numbers, because you want to get laid behind the 8, the 6, and so forth. All right. So the first thing is, obviously, you know what? You have, in order to get laid, you got to work the dark side. That's kind of the thing in the for craps. So you're on the don't pass. The don't pass minimum requires you to bet whatever the minimum. The minimum you have to win. You have to actually fulfill 2 criteria. One is you have to bet the minimum, obviously $5, and then you have to win the minimum as well. So for those of you out there who are thinking about doing a $6 lay on the 10, that's unacceptable because it only pays $3 or $2 if you're going to actually pay the big. But if you end up with a number behind here, we're going to get to that in a minute. Okay, just because this meets one criteria of the minimum amount you invested, the win on this bet is only $3. You need a win of the table minimum of $5, and so you cannot lay 6, okay? So that's what we call a short lay for those of you out there who care. Yeah, anyways, so we don't want to do a short lay. We want to go, full lay kind of thing. Okay. Next up, we're going to assume this is a 3, 4, 5 times table, and I'll show you how to figure out your lay for a higher denomination table, like a 10 times table, even 20 times table, whatever the odds that you have. And by that I mean, I introduced it the other day, inverse relationship within the pass sign and the don't pass. That's how. So what the odds pay is what the lay will be. Okay, so what the odds pay is the lay. But anyways, we'll go to it. All right, so here's how it works. On the 4 and 10, okay, if the point is 4 and 10. And by the way, you have to have this don't pass bet. You can only bet it on the come out roll, okay? So when we're coming out, the first roll of the dice, you can bet the don't pass, all right? Once there's a point established, guess what? It's not a contract bet like the pass line. You are allowed to pick this bet up and go home if you would like to. It is ill-advised because anytime there's a point, you are now favored to win. Now, interestingly, your favorite to win, this flat bet now is a fantastic bet, okay, because there's more chances to roll a 7 than any of these numbers. But you give away some of your advantage by taking a lay, okay? So like, a lay, this is where a lay can actually be a negative thing for those of you out there. They're like, a lay is never a negative thing, but on a crap table, a lay can be a negative thing because you have to lay more to win less kind of thing, okay? So here's what you do. Let's say, for example, the point comes out on the point of 10, and for every 2 you put out there, you're going to get paid 1. That's how it works. You gotta. It's like having your favorite sports team. Their favorite to win. You got to bet more to kind of win less. For those of you who follow that kind of thing, same thing on the lays on a craps game. Okay, so the max lay on a 3, 4, 5 game is always 6 times your bet, 6 times your flat bet. So if you have 5 on the don't pass, you can take, guess what? $30 a lay. And the lay is going to pay you half. For every 2, you're going to get 1, okay, on the 4 and 10, all right? For every 2 you have bet on the lay, you're going to get paid 1. Now, the way you bet this is quite literally, you put the bet closest to the dealer, okay, if necessary. Otherwise, you really just have to set it down here and say, dealer, I would like to lay this money against the 10. Or I would like to add to my odds, however you want to express it. It's not a big deal. Most dealers will forgive you. We don't expect you to know all the terminology, that type of thing. And then we'll fix it for you. We're going to make it look like a lay so the cameras and our bosses know that that's a lay. We're not going to pay that like the flat bet. We're only going to pay this half. And then we're going to size into that if a 7 should roll and not a 10. If a 10 rolls, obviously you would lose this money. Okay? Now, back to our don't pass. We're going to come out again. Okay? Now, interestingly, so once we have a number, now we're going to go to the 9. You can't add to the don't pass flat bet. That's cheating. Don't stack it up on top. You have to put it on the side and let the dealer know that this is going to be a lay. Okay? If you just leave it there, and I've had many players do this, okay? They'll take a lay and they'll just put it right there. Then when the dealer comes around, they think they've forgotten, okay? and you've effectively pass posted on them, okay, you bet late, and they just pay it a flat bet, and you know, essentially you're cheating. And if the cameras catch you doing that, they might come down and say something to you or walk you off the game, this kind of thing. So it's best to make sure that you just let them know, hey, that's a lay, you know, or put it, I see people like put it at an angle like this so the dealer knows it's a separate bet, that type of thing. Make sure they know. Okay, on the 5 and 9, okay, the odds are, the lay is, for every 3, you're gonna get paid 2. It's the exact opposite of the pass line odds. So 30 is 2 sets of 3, right? Is 2 sets of 15, which you're gonna pay 2 sets of 10, which is $20, okay? So 30 will get you $20, and of course, the flat bet always gets paid even money, all right? It's really that easy. So on the 6 and 8, same thing. You can take 6 times your flat bet, same 30 bucks, okay? You could take less, of course. You could lay $6, you can lay $12, any unit of 6, because every unit of 6 will pay you $5. It's that simple. Same thing on all the other numbers. You don't have to, I'm showing you what the maximum lay is. For those of you who want to get a maximum lay, you want to get laid to the max on a craps game, that's kind of what I'm showing you here. There's a lot of people shaking their heads in the background. Hey, I didn't make this number. This isn't me, okay? This is the game, okay? All right? So, you know, after you're done working the comb, you can take your lay. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's all right here. And if you want to work the field, you can do that too, by the way. So that's up to you. Whatever you want to do. You want to get laid on the don'ts, you want to work the field, you want to come all day, come all day. It's all day come bet. I mean, for those of us who need all day come bets, right? Listen, it's right here, okay? Okay, all right. So again, on the 6 and 8, $30 lay. Okay, we could take a $30 lay, and guess what? Every 6 is going to pay us 5. We got 6 reds. We're going to get paid 5 reds or 1 green. Okay, and then this one always gets paid flat. It's really that simple. All right. The next part of it is how the. Let's pretend we're coming out again. We got our $5 don't pass. Okay, we're just working with basic bets now. This is not meant to be like a really in-depth study and working different levels and different ranges. It's supposed to be real simple. How to manage the don'ts, okay? All right, again, 7-11 lose, 2-3 win, 12 is a push. Any of the number becomes a point, and now you want 7 before that number. So let's say we came out 0.6, all right? Now we want to do some more dark side betting, or otherwise known as the DC, the don't come. For those of you who don't like to come, this is the don't come area, okay? This is where you do that, right here. If you like to come, it's over here right in front of you. Don't come is this small box because there are fewer people out there who just don't come. You know what I mean? It's right here, okay? Now, what happens is if any other number rolls, this is, so you have game number 1 here. Oh, God. You have game number 1 here. This is your next game, okay? If a 10 rolls, I as the dealer are going to move you behind the 10, all right? And again, make sure the dealer knows this is your bet, and make sure it's going to be put in a place where, hey, where are my bets? That's your bet. Now, if you want to increase your lay, you want to maximize your lay on the 10, all right, it's the same thing. What we just talked about, 6 times the bet is the max lay. Can you take less? Sure. You could take $10 lay on a $5 game because that 10, remember, every 2 is going to get you 1, it's going to pay $5. So it meets the criteria of winning. You have to win $5 in this game. That's the minimum lay. And the dealer would set it up as what's called a bridge, all right? Because your flat bet and the lay pay the same amount, all right? So they would create a bridge, and that's your lay. Because you're going to get $5. You're going to get $5 for the lay, and you're going to get $5 for your flat bet, total of 10 bucks, okay? If a 7 should roll, the dealer will put that together and say, this is your no 10, all right? But let's work this through from the very beginning, okay? So here you have a 6. You don't want to take max lay. Let's say you want to do double. Double is 2 units of 6, right? Every 6 pays 5. So you put that here and you say, you know what, dealer, I want this to be a lay. And then the dealer will fix it for you, and they'll put you $12 lay, sir. That's a very affordable lay right there, just so you know, $12. That's a good luck with that in Vegas, just so you know. Okay, then now I'm taking it off my stack, but we're going to pretend that it's obviously the player throwing it. Then they're, listen, I want a DC. I don't want to come right now. So then we have that money, and then 8's the roll. Dealer's going to take it, move it behind the 8. And now let's say you want a max lay on that one, okay? You want to maximize the lay. So you say, dealer, what's the most I can take? What's the most I can lay? And guess what? 6 times your flat bet. So you throw in $30, okay? The dealer say, hey, I would like to lay that behind the 8. And the dealer would take that and add that to your bet, all right? So these are your flat bet and your lay, okay? Now let's say you want to don't come some more, okay? Because, you know, that's the thing, okay? And then it goes behind the 9. 9's the roll. So I bring you behind the 9. Now, if you're the same person, I'm going to put it in the same relative position, right? So you know that's your money. And you'll say, what's the max lay? Or you know what? I don't want to lay so much on the 9. I don't feel comfortable with the 9. I want a cheap lay behind the 9. So guess what? You can bet, how about this? $15. Because every 3 is going to pay you 2. So I'm going to do 15. Now, you do another DC, okay? 10's the call. Boom. And what are you going to do? Short lay on the 10. Just give me $10 lay on the 10. All right? I just want 10. Okay? So now if a 7 should roll, the dealer will first come out. This is a higher priority. I get $10. You get $10 for this one. Okay? Okay? 10 for every 12. Okay? On the 10, I'm going to pay you from the inside out. Okay? I'm going to pay you 5 and 25, right? Every 6 gets 5, even money here. Every 5, even money here. Every 3 gets 2 here, and here I'm going to pay single lay, okay? All right, so we got 5 for that one and 5 for the 10. And then I'm going to stack these all up. This is your no 8, this is your no 9, and this is your no 10. Stack it all up, and congratulations, sir, 8, 9, and 10, or ma'am, 8, 9, and 10. There you are, congratulations, and that's it. Simple. There's a little introductory to the don't pass lay and sort of the dealer mechanics and that kind of thing for those of you who like to maximize your lay on a dice table. So enjoy that. Have fun. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you next week. And by the way, we're going to put together this whole professional series. This is meant just to be an introduction. We're kind of working through the format, that type of thing. But check out CasinoQuest.biz, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Take care. Bye.
What's going on, guys? It's Alex here. We just finished recording our 12-minute challenge. We'd like to invite you guys, anyone that's interested in coming down, you don't have to pay or anything like that. Just come down, join our Discord link, and also join us on Twitch. We stream 4 days a week, live blackjack, live craps, live carnival games. Hope to see you soon. Bye.